I'm convinced Kody Brown thinks his ex-wives are the causing problems with the kids. He thinks they're trashing him. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has been dealing with crumbling relationships for years, but after his family's chosen to distance themselves from him after divorce, he still doesn't realize his ex-wives aren't causing his issues with his kids. Throughout the run of Sister Wives, Kody's 18 children with his 4 wives have all developed relationships with their father. While some of Kody's kids, like Mykelti Padron, have decent relationships with him after issues between the Brown family at large, others haven't been as forgiving of Kody's behavior. While his relationships with each of his children are different, many are difficult. With Sister Wives Season 19 showing the fractured relationships between Kody, his ex-wives, and his children, things have never been more rocky for the Brown family. As Kody is trying to navigate the new normal of his relationships with his remaining wife Robyn Brown and his ex-wives Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Meri Brown, the rest of the family is trying to figure out how to handle his ever-changing emotions. While Kody has been doing his best to be open about his feelings, his honesty has shown how angry the Brown family patriarch has become over the last 2 years. Although Kody has been a generally poor father for most of his children's lives, he's only starting to realize that the issues he's experienced through the years are trickling into his relationships with his kids. While Kody has been having troubles in his marriages for years, his time with Robyn started a new chapter of the issues was facing with his other wives. Struggling in his marriages with Christine, Janelle, and Meri, it became clear that his kids were also facing issues due to his absence and apparent disinterest in them. While Christine, Janelle, and Meri seemed to be fairly diplomatic about Kody when speaking about him to their kids, the hurt surrounding their relationships with the patriarch of the Brown family was likely quite obvious to the kids of the family. As the Brown children have gotten older and the trio of original wives has moved on from Kody, things have become more clear regarding Kody's relationships with them. Now, removed from his original marriages, Kody's made it clear that he's hurt because he feels his exes are trashing him in the press, which is getting back to his kids. Although the trio of former wives aren't actually trashing Kody publicly, there are some more negative angles that the media takes when it comes to perceiving Kody's feelings about his kids. While the media is open to interpreting Kody's actions on Sister Wives how they see fit, it doesn't reflect any of the family members' genuine feelings about each other unless otherwise noted. Kody, who has been part of the cast of Sister Wives for over a decade, still believes that Meri, Janelle, and Christine are contributing to his poor image, which is pushing the Brown kids to dislike him. In believing that his ex-wives are pushing a narrative about him to the media, Kody has been making it clear that he thinks his exes are also poisoning the well about him to his children. While there are likely private, off-camera conversations about Kody between his exes and his kids, Sister Wives viewers are rarely privy to the way the kids feel about Kody, and in turn, how their mothers speak and interact about him with their children. Kody believes that because of the way he perceives they speak about him publicly, his exes have tarnished him to their kids. With Kody firmly standing in the belief that his kids don't want to continue relationships with him or struggle to connect with him because of their mothers, it's clear that he doesn't have a genuine understanding of how he's been as a father in the past. Kody seems to believe that the main factor in his poor relationships with his kids is outside of his control when in reality, it's his behavior. The Brown kids have said they struggle with the way Kody speaks to them, and some have distanced themselves from Kody in recent years. Although the media push may have some element of truth to it, Kody is the main issue in his relationships with his children. Often, Kody seems to struggle to take accountability for his actions in general, but especially when it comes to the Brown kids who don't want to continue their relationships with him. Instead of believing he could have done something to let his kids down or disappoint them, Kody believes his exes are the issue. While Kody has been able to reflect on some circumstances throughout the years, he often doesn't grasp that he's the cause of his own problems. Kody's behavior on sister wives has been self-destructive for years, getting worse as his relationships with his original wives have gotten weaker. The patriarch of the Brown family felt that rather than working on himself, he'd be able to talk about being